I just went to the civil rights of the state of Texas, and I just sued. Um, when I called the mayor assistant, and I did some research about more of the businesses and stuff, and I just sued the state of Texas for 30 million, and for the 911 calls, taunting me and laughing at me, the 911 calls, and for the mayor for lying and trying to make me look bad and make a disability look bad because he got a racial agenda with his community. So that's 30 more million for keeping it from the community and being dishonest and not telling them what you did to me and trying to make me look like the bad guy state of Texas and the Mary Johnson that called with the assistant and everybody doing me wrong at the local office. And when I called the call center, the guy told me I called the local office about Social Security, he told me to shut up. That's another 30 million for being dishonesty and not telling the truth. So that's another 30 million and understand what it has at stake here. I'm not gonna let you win and make me look bad as a community. And your community wanna believe everything that you are actually talking about. So we are being us in a major way, a way we doing things. And we are being us in a major way in the way we doing things. So that's what we doing. And we just sued music industry nigga this passed by me again. So I'm suing them for another 30 million. The state of Texas for another 30 million. More lies and more racism and more lies going on in the community. And that's how I feel. People can say what they want to say about me, but I'm actually suing them, and that's how I feel. That's my money, and I'm suing racism. I'm suing black hip hop. And people can say what they want. The state of Texas is getting sued every time. That's another 30 million. And I feel like that what y'all did me and Governor Abbott give to his racist black people with the city is all about their black racism. I don't care at the end of the day. You know, we done with racism. We done with racism and lies. This was about Social Security. That's another 30 million. The more you take from me, and the more the state of Texas take from me, and we can carry this on, and that's another 30 million for holding my case in contempt while you lie with racism. And that's another 30 million. While you lie with racism intent, state of Texas and Dallas, Texas. I don't have time to deal with everybody and when I'm dealing with lies and racism out the music community. So people can say what they want to say at the end of the day and wish them the best of luck. And at the Governor Abbott still willing to lie, he's gonna go to jail with y'all racism. You know, with y'all racism. Drake just said something about me on the song. We didn't hear that much about you. But niggas want to lie with racism intent. And I'm not going to keep giving you time, racism. I'm not going to keep giving Dallas O'Cliff and Governor Abbott and the state of Texas the time with racism intent. That's not what God going to keep doing when y'all did me wrong. That's not what we going to keep doing with racism. I got my civil rights against the disability and they still doing it. So we can play this game, how racism, and they still want to pass by me. That's another 30 million with racism intent. So I want to tell them today, man. That's another racism intent. If you want to play this racism, let's play it. Trap Boy Freddy, you want to play it with your community? With your racist Dallas community? And your racist hip hop community? Let's play it. I'm not going to stand down from racism. I'm not going to stand down from black racism. You know, that's not what I'm going to stand down. Governor Abbott is about to get taken down from his seat. I'm not going to continue to participate in racism. So I'm about to, soon as I'm finished with this court, I don't want nothing to do with you, man. Get my house and get my money from you and your lies and your racism and the rest of y'all. The mayor, he don't even want to pick up them calls. And give me my thing and leave. I wish you the best of luck. I wish you the best of luck. I wish racism the best of luck in hip hop. I wish them the best of luck. I wish black hip hop and Mexican racism the best of luck. But I'm going to art performance and I'm going to theater performance. So I wish film production. So I wish racism the best of luck, but I'm not going to take that racism and you as a black hatred trying to stop me. And we're going to put the Justice Department in this racist plot that you have. You and your black people. Hey, I don't need to deal with it. So I don't need to deal with it. So that's the way God said we can deal with it. The mayor's getting sued for lying to the community and lying on me and trying to make me look bad. I wish you the best of luck with your community. My mission is so much bigger than yours. This was about Social Security. And I wish them the best of luck. I don't even have to go stay and do nothing. I go to film production and just do my acting career. I took at Newman Smith High School and took theater. Somebody reached out to Denzel Washington. We got other plans. I took drama in Newman Smith, so that's gonna be the biggest deal right there. I had an idea where I wanted to bring hold on right first. Let me get on my other chat. And I had an idea where I wanted to bring Disney Channel to the Texas Disney Channel to Texas and put art performers because I took drama. When Denzel Washington talked about he threw a punchline at me. He didn't say my name. He threw the punchline, and I'm really looking forward to going into theater. And I'm really looking forward if Denzel Washington said something like that. Yeah, he threw the punchline. And y'all don't catch on when he said it in the field to the guy that asked him, to those one, you can listen to me, but not do what I say. So he said something in the interview. I'm looking very this is for the mayor, and this is for Trap Boy Freddy against the state of Texas. I'm looking very forward to going to film production and having drama. I take drama in class at Newman Smith High School in Carrollton, Texas. And I think I'm looking forward to doing it. Like I even want to do Rookie of the Year scene over here at this baseball field at the school over here. I wanted to do a Rookie of the Year scene. I wanted to do a Rookie of the scene scene, but I gotta find out how I can just. I found out how to do it on Instagram. I got like 30 Instagrams and a lot of other platforms that I've been on. And Trump already knows the Senator Network been had my accounts. And they still are giving to racism, and it's sad what is going on. So we just gotta pray and we can get out of this situation. God don't want nothing to do with Texas anymore, and we're gonna put that in the civil rights app. God don't want nothing to do with Texas no more. And the lies. Nothing to do with Texas and lies. And we're gonna put that in the civil rights. We're gonna put that in the civil rights. We looking for it. So we want nothing to do with Texas. So I told people everything. Family don't believe it. I don't have nothing to say. So me and God say we out. My lawyer want to be racist and lie and antagonate with the rest of the community. Nothing to do with lies. I want nothing to do with it. Texas lying. Someone lying. Texas lies. I want nothing to do with Texas lies. So people can do what they want and say what they want and what they did me. So you know, I want my money, and I'm asking for it. I'm asking for it. I'm not gonna keep doing this with you, man. So we went to the civil rights against a disability, against a disability. So I want nothing to do with you. I wish you the best of luck. I wish you the best of luck, man. But nobody don't want nothing to do with you, man. Anybody wanted something to do with you, a plain liar, man. They lie. God don't want nothing to do with you, man. So I wish people the best, man. Like we doing something different. We doing something different than you. So we on the civil rights that filed a complaint on the state of Texas, the mayor, and still trying to make me look like a bad guy while he stay in his power. While racism and lies. And he fooled my CPS case. So that's with another situation where racism and lies. What was going on in Addison with the FBI? And they know what's going on. And the lady gonna ask me, "Oh, I'm gonna check with them." All right, you still believe in him? What was going on in Addison with those teaming up with those business of racism? And they was laughing and taunting. So you know what I got to say, man? It's on you at the end of the day. But I don't want to do no business with you, man. I don't want to do business with you, man. So I just filed the complaint of the Mary Jensen lying and my lawyer lying and Judge Kennedy. Judge Kennedy getting out of that seat. She is not going to stay in her seat, and the prosecutors are not going to stay in their seat. I'm going to make sure of that. I'm going to make sure the prosecutors go to jail. And I'm going to make sure Judge Kennedy lose her job. That is a promise. That is a promise, man. I'm going to make sure everything get done. So you keep lying, you heard me? You keep doing what you're doing. You in your state and you in your Dallas and you trap boy Freddie. We're going to put it in God's hands. God say, I don't need to fight with you, but this is how we're going to do this with you. This is how we're going to do with the mayor. So do you want to play like that? You and the mayor with y'all lies and y'all racism and y'all dark people? Let's play it like that then. You want to play it like that? Let's play it like that. But I got more fans to be. I've been talking to people all over New York, Chicago, and Trump was already watching me. Why do you got to know? When they find out that you've been lying and the network center been finding out that you've been lying, but the mayor been lying. What my attorney said in the jailhouse, wait till we find out that he's been lying and she still want to taunt and try to make me look bad with her racist black self. So I want you to keep doing what you're doing, racism. Keep mark my word. God say, mark my word. Racism. Mark my word on it. Black hip hop. Listening to that dumb stuff. Mark my word.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if you act?
Oh, come on, guys. Come on. Come on. God and gave me the keys to something that you can't even know. And I had to figure out something. I was in church in the city. God said, I tell your loved ones I'm sleeping in my heavens, but they don't know my spirit have left my heaven and into the heart that is pure. And him and Jesus had into the heart that is pure and left the heavens. He had really left the heavens. And what he did, he had left the heavens. I know when I was praying to God that my mission get taken care of with Social Security. I was in Dallas that my mission, that racism and lies from the mayor. When I was in that courtroom and that lady saw me, I was praying that racism and lies don't get involved in this situation and I can still attack my mission about Social Security. And that's one of the things that I was praying for. You know, I prayed to God that I can attack this issue with Social Security. And that's what I was praying for the most when I was in Dallas County and I was front that lawyer. And I was praying for that the most. You know, that my mission get attacked by Social Security and I really get this address. And, you know, we still got much to do. And that's what I want to do. Yeah. Man, if I could talk, let me tell you something. Trump knows, and the network center. If I can talk to people from Chicago, New York, and all over the place, and they can tell me they have a problem with Social Security. Come on, shout out to Bambi like Chicago, Detroit. I didn't talk to people from all over, and we not the Texas, not the only one in Atlanta, not the only one that we got a problem with workers. And that's something that gotta be dealt with, man. That's something that gotta be dealt with. It gotta be dealt with like a mud. And we have to understand that what they have to be dealt with. You know what I'm saying? That have to be dealt with. And you know, and just that connection is great. Like I'm not always on Instagram and YouTube, but I'm on different apps and talking to y'all and on like it, and I'm on different platforms. It is so much greater because all the attention is not on them all the time. And I think I don't want to be on that type of vibe where people think you're jealous and stuff. I like it when I can get on here and communicate with y'all and we can just talk about regular stuff on my account right now, right? I love those type of stuff and it don't have that much celebrities and people stun on you. I like that. We be joking and everybody be going off on each other on here. I've been on this app since 2019, guys, and I have met a lot of people and communicate with a lot of people.
There's nothing more powerful than you making your thing happen, doing business on your terms, making a difference.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I want you around because they they want that light and they don't have it, right? Because they may be in darkness, right?
Darkness can always get taken out. Darkness is just a fiction. Darkness is just a fiction. Darkness is just a fiction. It's a fiction. You can always change that fiction. He gave a person gave me a dream, and I had to understand it. And I had three dreams. The dream is me and my ex always wanted kids when we was kids, and sometimes we had a disagreement, and the argument we had, Mama said that, and her mama said that, and we always dreamed about it when we was in. She was in school. She was in Perry. I was my first year at Smith, and we always dreamed about it. And then when I was by Marissa's house in 2019, I had a dream about our little girl that we always wanted, me and Sabina, and I can understand how that would hurt her in a way that understand and stuff, and how that would affect her and not let me understand. I can understand that. I'm trying to show her my care, mom, and I can understand that. So how that would affect somebody. Um, and another thing, but it gave me another thing. God gave me another dream. That's past, that's future and present, and it's afterlife. You know, it was just something we go to retreat ourselves, and that don't mean I'm gonna be. We go off to retreat ourselves. Me, Sabina, and her family, and we're in this ice age time. We're in this place where they got a cabin, and we sit in this tub with three ice, and we retrieve our mind and get our body and get us family back to normal. God gave me that. He gave me that dream, and it's not that it's gonna be right now they're not waking up. That's never gonna change. So God told me, and he talked to me. Said she's never gonna wake up, and she never gonna see things. So the thing is, in Carrollton, Texas, Missouri. Plus, I had that dream. Also gave me a dream about my baby mom, but we're not together right now. About she was in front of the world kissing me. You belong to me. God said also gave me that. My kid and everybody was. Those things was so much involved in there about presence and past and things in the universe. Our universe is so much bigger than anything, and you have to understand those things. When me and Sabina got into an argument in 2019, when that woman off of Facebook in Carrollton, Texas, did something stupid from Dallas, Texas, on Facebook and manipulate Marissa, she told me to get away from her. I think we always did that to each other. Like we always ran from each other. If I get mad at her, we always doing that with each other. I would run and go home, or she tell me to get away and I leave, she'll go and she things we that was always, but that wasn't known. What's going on? We're talking to a few guys. I'm on the video right now, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm holding this down for. I don't want to interact with the video right now when I'm recording. But we will talk soon. Who is it? We will talk soon. See you. How y'all doing? We will talk soon. Right now is not a good time while I'm recording. Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm gonna tell you something. Most thing I had in high school, when I tell my friends I don't like you here, and she 13, 14 years old, 12, 13, and 8, 13, 14 years old. One thing I tell them, yeah, on my other likey account, I got another like, and one thing I tell them, she wanted to know what gang, 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 gang mean. No, they was both wrong in that matter because he sent the picture to her and he exposed the picture. I said you was both wrong.
And so God has another reason why they made exclusion from because we are a holy nation. We are put
I like that. We all put together. But you got what I was saying, guys, is it's the same thing with that. One thing I didn't hate, y'all both was wrong for sitting in the pit. Y'all 13 and 14 years old, you both was wrong. And I told him that on like y'all both was wrong for sitting in the picture. But she wanted to know what gang, 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 gang mean. I told her what gang, gang, gang mean. You gotta know you ain't down for gang, gang. I say, oh, that's my homeboy, and not. You gotta know what it means. I be telling them like, but they both was wrong. You should have never sent the picture. You should have never sent the picture, and he should never sent the picture, and you should never showed it to your friend. You both were wrong. But y'all kids, y'all learn from me. Y'all teen, but y'all both was wrong. So I had to tell them they both was wrong. Like when you talking to them, you both was wrong. So I had to really, 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 I had to really understand. But another thing, I hated while I was in middle school. Like you got a girlfriend, and people don't realize if you friends with somebody, like if a girl trying to get next to you, and your girlfriend, and she's being attracted, these girls don't realize understand that. Like I had to deal with some stupid shit, like dealing with some when I was in high, dealing with other people, man. Like literally, I had to deal with some stuff with people in Perry. Like literally, come on, guys. And everybody have to tell me in Perry Hoover that you know good that she is not right for you. And man, look, I had to go through a lot of stuff in Carrollton, man. But I think I think the perfect thing is we last that long, and I think that was the greatest thing about us being teenagers and understanding the meaning of it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to understand that in a way that we had to understand it. We had our ringtones at Perry. This was back in '08 or 7. Ringtones, we did so much of stuff. Yeah, yeah, like I just hate the narrow of the situation where people don't understand. Like you're a woman that got pussy in your legs, but I'm 14 and 15 years old and I got a job. I'm doing music. I'm in theater. I'm going to colleges at 14 and 15 while I'm on there. I'm working. I'm doing millions of things. They trying to get to you, and you're not understanding that. I'm like, man, I had to deal with some. I had to deal with some stuff, man. Like a woman don't understand these things, man. When you're dealing with stuff, like I had to deal with a whole lot of stuff. Like I'm just in a mood right now. Yeah, y'all gotta understand it. That's why I be telling my other friends, if y'all teens in a relationship, y'all best thing to keep y'all spiritual side open and understand each other. Like I be telling them, if y'all teenagers and y'all dating and y'all want to keep y'all relationship, y'all spiritual side gotta be open as teens, and y'all can keep it together. But y'all just gotta not let everybody in y'all business, and y'all have to keep. Y'all gonna have disagreements, yeah. Nobody's not perfect, but as long as you keep the spiritual, don't do nothing you're supposed to be doing, and keep your hand and keep your eyes open. So you have to realize, yeah, you have to realize that in that matter. Like when I was a little bit out of school at that point of time. My friends that went to they was at crew like Tavani, DeMarcus and everybody over there that went to Crewview. And at one of them other Crewview, they got kids right now. And this was back about a long time ago, about 2007, 16, 15 or something. 17, 16, 18, that was back. They used to chill by my house and they used to just tell me about their relationship. And at U-Haul, my Miss Laura Lee used to bring my TV. I used to get stuff and I used to be on by the side over there by Crewville where I used to work at and Tree in my apartment over there. And they used to just tell me about their relationship and look how they is. Now they got babies and I used to be sleeping and stuff and they used to tell me about their relationship, and now they got kids. So, yeah. So I'm so happy to see them together. So I used to be at U-Haul, and they used to come in there, and everybody used to chill. And so happy to see them right now. Some Creekview people, Tavine and Demarcus, and Demarcus got a kid. Cause I thought what's her name? One of the other friends. I thought her and him was gonna be together, but they not together. And I had her come over to my house when I stayed Horizon Fall, and her boyfriend like jealousy, and that broke that friendship up. We just friends, and I got this big thing, and her boyfriend was acting jealous. I'm like, damn, you out of school, you 19, 20, your boyfriend acting some type of way. You need to tell him we friends and he's coming in my house. This is when my cousin, man, and everybody, and they a little bit out of school. They getting out of school. DeMarcus ex girlfriend, she got a baby by another person. But I'm like, hold up. Your boyfriend, I'm seeing your boyfriend's spirit behavior. He don't need to be acting like that. You acting like that. And then once he started acting like that, she started acting like that. I said, you ain't never act like that with me. I say, what is going on with you as a friend? I'm like, hold up. I've been watching you since you're a teenager. You've been coming by my house, and all of a sudden, I'm like, hold up, right there. Your boyfriend must have said, told you something to piss you off about me, and made you feel uncomfortable. So I had to. It's like, man, like she was over there with my cousins, and everybody came over there when I stayed in the Rising Falls in Plano, Willabin Mall, towards Plano, Willabin Mall. I stayed in an apartment over there, and they had the most. Oh man, I didn't mind paying that much money because the apartment view was nice. The thing in the Rising Fall, the tub was so nice. The thing was so nice and everything. And like, man, it got the volleyball court in the apartment. We would play. I played a couple of times. People don't know. They got a rise and fall over there towards the Willabin Mall and everything. Like in Plano, like we catch the bus and man, it is so nice. Like the tub, you got like a jacuzzi in there, man. I said, hold up. To keep myself and people don't understand. We don't want to live in a broken down. When I worked in I worked in Irvin. And Irvin, I met my baby mama about in 2018 and 17. And I know some people that stayed from South Dallas in there at this factory in Irvin about 2017 and 18. They stayed in South Dallas and most of the things they told me they have rats and roaches in their apartments. And you want to go to a place where you don't have that problem. You don't actually have that problem. Why sister go to the hood and live in there? You got rats and roaches and infested. Where you go, like when I worked at this factory in Irvin, people told me they live in South Dallas, back in Irvin, Texas, and they stay in there. And but I was like, they doing that, and I'm like, hold up. I'm glad I don't live over there in South Dallas. In Dallas, and they got you telling me they got roaches in the apartment, and they on Social Security. And they living on a fixed income, but they don't fix nothing in Dallas. And I'm like, hold up. And these are the people that I work with in the factory with Ticket to Work program and things, and other people that got a job. And that's how I met my baby mama. And other people, she talked to me every day. And one day she decided to ask me out. And that's what makes her different. She decided to just ask me out and to say, Huber, I want to go out with you. And she decided to just ask me out, and we just, because everybody wanted to know how that was, how we just, how we just connected. And she just started talking to me, and I had to tell her at one, like, let me get this open relationship out the way. And when I knew I was in a comfortable situation, but I wasn't all the way out of it, but I know what I want to do because she wasn't gonna change. Person go back out and do the same thing with the same friends, and that's not the things you want. So a rise and fall over there toward Playland, you're going towards the Willabin Mall. Man, if you're gonna stay in that apartment, that is so nice. I think it's in Plano, Willabin Mall. Man, if you're gonna stay there, it is so nice, and you're gonna actually love it. And I actually loved every moment of it. I stayed by myself, but it was worth it. It's worth it. And you got to understand it, like it's worth it to be in those type of environment. It is worth it, like paying that money to be able to just not be in a bad environment. And people don't understand, like it's worth it. It's really worth it. So it's really worked, and I got this tattoo on me. Like it's really worked. I told you I've been through stuff, so it's the truth. We always communicated off of music. So if y'all go on my other likey accounts, it's a song that I like. I got like 1,000 likes. Me and her like a song. Me and Sabina, my ex, were like a song. Me and you against the world. Everybody saw I was no good for you, and they don't see when I see when I'm with you. It's a really R&B song. Um, when the two heart meets, and I had the hearts around the videos. I had a bunch of accounts like accounts, so I got a bunch of videos like, and I had to do the hearts. It was like we opening the universe up to more things and understanding it more. So you know what I'm saying. I had to go through a lot, and if parents like the family reunion with thing, I had to go through that, and we that lasts more than a family reunion with the sister. That lasted more than anything because we didn't always have Miss Bina didn't always have on Netflix family reunion with one of the sisters. And one of the things I went through something similar like that, but that was not um it was so much different. We hugged each other in the cold. And like when I was going through something in Dallas County, they put me in that and people was taunting, talking about, oh, you naked and stuff, you have naked and you sleeping on that thing like that. And me and Sabina used to hug each other in the cold. And that just brought back a lot of memories. Her mama used to tell us we used to sneak in the back when we stayed in Carrollton, in the back of the house over there. Her dad and them never needed them. We just her little brother used to. When I saw the video, it was like I remember when he got older, and I saw a video. It is like, and I seen Sabina's spirit. I was like, she wasn't really happy. She was just like shy, and she wasn't really happy. When Mirza showed me that video, I seen it in her spirit. She wasn't really happy when he showed me that video. I can see it in her spirit. She was not really happy. When I before we got into argument, people did what they did on Facebook. None of this wouldn't have come this far. You just let us be together, shit. And not things are. Man, look. I'm gonna tell you something. I didn't wanna. I didn't wanna do that, man. You know, I know too much with Sabina, man. And I didn't wanna. But they're trying to make me look like the bad guy. So, I got a song by Lil Wayne and Mac Man. People want me to date him, but my ex-wife buried him. And that's how we always communicated off of songs. You got shit they never had before because I'm working at Newman's. I'm working, going to school, and I'm working. Yeah, man. It's these two twins back in '08 and 07, and they got jewelry on at Newman Smith, and they light skinned and they went to Newman Smith in '07, and they got jewelry. We only three got jewelry on. And I remember a person, oh, that's your brother jersey. And I had to come in there and I had to shock him. I'm like, hold up. I put my brother jersey in there and I had my jersey. Who jersey it is now? You know, people would say something and be like, hold up for a second. But before I even started, like, I was already starting to venture out. Like, it didn't take that long for me to transition and start actually getting into job and job at you leave school early. And sometimes you can leave school on your first year early if you really have the mindset you really want to just not be separate from everybody. And I think my the people at Newman Smith saw I was a little different when we started going on job things. So like I was just telling them Billy's sister, like we used to go to job fair over there in Carrollton by Perry. They used to have job fair in the gyms. And people don't know the things that we did. Like, and I don't even have all my time with. They don't even know we went to elementary school and we chilled at by Perry. I brought my gang over there. Man, I got so much of memories, like with Patrick and Emily Cavick and Norman. That is not even funny in character. Like selling nachos, going to the spacewalk, doing the playing at the playground with them at school. Like, man, look, doing all of these things like come on, not your spacewalk, the spacewalkers events, man. Like watching Nerm and them since they was a kid, like and Sabina never know that. Like never know that I was Ashley. I don't think Norman or Patrick ever told them like Ashley that I used to chill with them and go to their schools and chill with and I go to the other elementary. They got another set and we go play in a little gym. And we just have a good time and I bring my game over there. We not obliged to play shooting game, but if we play basketball or football or something of it's Mario Kart, we'll do that in the gym and just play in there and we have a good time. I got so many memories, not just with Miss Dolores, with Miss Chassie and them going to other schools, going to thrift stores. We going to all around Dallas. Like when they call me a familiar, like, hold up, when you call me a familiar, they called me that stuff was going on in 2019. They called me a familiar, yeah, because like in Perry, like at Newman Smith, you gotta stop by and you gotta stop before that. And sometime before they stop at Newman Smith, I would go to that stop before that because I don't be want to wait with all that people to get on the thought bus. He'll make me go, well, you can't stop there. Hey, your job is to stop down at the bus stop. Stop complaining, and you need to stop at every stop. Like you need to stop. They call me a familiar, and I say like, hold up. You damn right, I'm a familiar. If you talking about I'm a familiar. I experience y'all are passing people up and being late. And like, look, man, we've been doing this for too long, man. But let me tell you, me and we're gonna be right back, guys. I'm doing a video check. I promise we're gonna be right back. I'm doing a video check. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna do this later. We're gonna get back on here later. But the things with that situation, I'm gonna tell y'all one more thing. Um, the thing I didn't like, man, look, it's this girl named Tisha in Farmers Branch. She went to Newman Smith. She got big boobs, and we went to see I Am Legend, and she in Farmers Branch. I remember me and her having a movie theater, and she Mexican, and she went to Newman Smith in '07, '08. And man, when we see I'm in Legend, she hold me. Women will get scared in the movie theater. I'm like, I never, like, you take your girlfriend to the movie and y'all a teenager, and she hold you when I'm like, Lord, she was really scared. But we had too many arguments. Too many people was involved in the situation. It didn't work with me and this girl Tusha. She had big boobs. It didn't work at Newman Smith because too many people was in my business and wanted to get close to me, and it really caused confusion at Newman Smith. So and then I broke up with Dolores, and that was a bad. She started hearing things that like Miss Chastity, Sabina used to Dolores used to like you. She started hearing all these things about you. If she go hearing all these things, how can we actually understand each other? So I was just telling her I don't know Billy, and I say Billy pushed Dolores out. It's a reason why she not cool with Billy didn't don't talk to Billy and had it. Because Billy pushed out. I said, you're not going to play my homeboy like that, man. You're not going to play my homeboy like that. And we in the classroom in chastity room, and he pushed her off. Because you got to be a woman that not believe all that stuff. And she friends with Chris Palmer, and she tried to act like I'm like she don't even know when Sabina was going there, and I'm going to Mary Grimes, and she tried to act like, oh, you telling people. I said, look at you got a problem, lady. And then she worked at Amazon with her, and she just stared at me. She couldn't even talk to me. She just stared at me the whole time when we worked at Amazon in Irving. Dolores, she would just stared at me the whole time. And the girl that cursed me out in Walmart and called me out my name, you dumb retarded, she worked at her. And she didn't say that girl didn't say nothing to me. That old Walmart employee, she kept her distant. But me and the other employees at Amazon, shout out, because they know I wasn't getting the merchandise in right, but we had to go over it again. And they still felt like I was a team player. Amazon still made me feel like a team player. Like you wouldn't imagine, but they still gave me a shirt, and I got a picture with that shirt in there. They still made me feel like, cause you get how many merchandise you turn in, but they still make me feel like I was a part of the team at Amazon. Like really in Irving, Texas, they really made me feel like I was a team at Irving. No, it's so serious. They really made me feel like I was a team. We talked every 4 o'clock every morning and everybody. But the old employee, she didn't even want to talk to me. She was froze when she saw me. And she saw me in Addison in 2019 with a card and didn't even say nothing. She was with Greg. She called me dumb, retarded at F New Orleans. Right in front of Russell and Renee. Hey, if they want to know what was said, let's talk about what was said. Like, Dolores just stared at me the whole time when we was in Amazon. Like, literally. She didn't know what to say, like, at all to me. Like, damn, I know it's you. Say something. We haven't talked to each other in a long time. Say something. We just stared at each other. And, like, we did that for a couple of days. But she never said nothing. I'm like, and we just stared at each other. Like the thing about with Dolores, I had a problem with in the classroom. I had this evaluation done, and this evaluation is to say what I'm good at, right? At Newman Smith. And the same time, me and her and then they asked me about blah blah. They said I was more good at my hands, and then they asked me. I really didn't believe that. You never go out that. Then they asked me about what it's about. You think about what goes on in the world. Then they think, do you think you supposed to be with somebody and you have? And they looked at me and I said, yeah, because they wanted to live in the moment. I wanted to plan in the moment. That was the most important thing. Like we can have fun and be together. And that's just work at it as we go at the moment. So I had to understand, like, when I'm dealing with this, like, I'm at Mary Grimes and she talking about someone, Sabina's at Newman Smith, and like, all right, do what you do. And like, one of my homeboys can't believe, look, because y'all other women take people for a joke, man. I was always a problem in theater. Everybody, I'm tired of him, and they talk about me and Sabina relationship. I'm sick and how Marissa found out in Carrollton, Texas. Cause Sky was talking that Sky was talking he dating Sabina, and Mirza found out, man. Mirza like what? Mirza really didn't pay no attention. He really didn't pay no attention. Like Mirza was in his. You gotta understand, Mirza be in his own world sometimes. That's the thing with Mirza. He's in his own world sometimes. You gotta know Mirza, you never know his mindset. I read his mind a lot. He don't even know. I've been reading his mind. He think I don't got no intelligence, but trust me, I catch on to every single thing. Trust me. And he been in his own little world a lot. His mindset. It's his. He have his little world. He have his little world, and nothing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. Having your little world that the way you can just be bigger than you ever. It ain't nothing wrong with that. But I know it was my word that this me getting into arguments with people, and you know what I'm saying. Me is this person that used to date another person that I used to take, but I remember a lot of people. And we used to hang out a lot. And me and him jumped in the pool over there when it was cold. Over there by tourists, over there by the CPS office in Carrollton. Man, Mariella. Man, me and him used to hang out a lot. Mariella in Carrollton, Texas. Me and him one day, man, look, we dared each other to jump in the pool when it's cold, like, oh man, if I ever see him, if I ever seen you, and like he dated Mariella, me and her and him used to chill a lot. And when Mariella used to hang out, I used to be with him and a lot. So me and him one day, if I ever meet him, and I tell him all the crazy things we did. You remember we jumped in that damn pool when it was cold as hell? It was ice, and we dared each other. We're gonna jump in the pool, then we go away. Back inside, man. I'm talking about over there, not the apartment. It's got another apartment over there by the CPS office in Carrollton, Texas, right by the tool shop over there, and over there by the basketball court in the field. And I remember, man, oh man, if I talk about, man, if I ever meet, you remember the crazy things we did? We jumped in that pool. I said, I bet you, let's jump in the pool together. If I did it, he did it. We jumped in that motherfucker. I was like, oh Lord, Lord of mercy. We woke up freezing. We got out that pool freezing, man. It was cold as ice. It was cold as ice, man. I'm like, hold up for a second. Like the reason I talked to me and Billy. Billy dating this girl. She already got a baby. Me and her was friends. It was never go that damn far. And she got a baby by somebody. I say, look, it's not even that far. You having a baby, you just go. I said, I'm friends with this girl. You taking it too damn far, man. You dating her. She got a whole damn baby on the way. I'm not worried about that damn girl like that. Me and her got into an argument over some other stuff. Like, me and her got into a damn, because her brother, man, they're like, look, me and her brother got into a damn argument. I say, we might know each other, but he argued with me about some things about, look, we might know each other, but you know, like, you know me. I say, really? I say, really? I say, Billy, for number one, that girl got a baby by somebody else. That's nothing to do with me at that moment. And I'm at Mary Grimes with this going on. So she got a baby by somebody else, and Billy go off on me. I say, Billy, let me tell you something. You still at Smith, and I'm at Mary Grimes. This is not how this gonna work out. And you going off about a girl. I never kind of broke that situation up. Like, I asked to talk to a girl that got 3 babies, like, and she black from South Dallas, and we didn't get along on Facebook. Another girl used to come in Carrollton, but That situation didn't work out because other people was in. We never could get close to each other. And Carrollton, we walked in an apartment because everybody, and something was off. It wasn't the right timing for me and her. I think with this girl, she used to bring me stuff. It wasn't the right timing for her, and I wish, it wasn't the right timing for because other people was looking at us at the Carrollton Park. So she used to come from Dallas and she used to bring me something. So I just think that wasn't the right connection for us at that time. Like, damn, we wanted to be more, and I can tell how when she was looking, we could have took it to the next level, but I don't think it was the right time for us at that moment. When we used to walk at the park and stuff. Sabina had other things going on, man. I don't care. I broke up with her, man. She didn't care nothing I did. So, me dating other girls. She got three babies. She's big. I forgot the girl's name, but I don't talk about that because we only talked on Facebook. Some of them from Dallas. Like nobody wanted to hear me. Everybody wanted to hear all of them, and people telling me to keep go ahead with that. I'm communicating. I'm talking. Where the world want me to suffer. No, we just doing what we need to do, right? We just doing what we need to do and have fun. So I did with some stuff that people from South. I said, "Girl, you got a whole baby out here. Don't even put it like that. You got your little baby daddy." I'm saying, "No, that to even scoot down to your level with Billy like that. He's over there in the school in Dallas, and I'm over there in Merrick Grimes." So that's the thing with that situation, man. Look. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah, man. I had to go through a lot of stuff. Then I found out Zach's cousin died and stuff and all that. Then other people that died like that was I've been around. After people left my apartment, wasn't staying with me no more. So I found out a lot of stuff. People I wasn't with no more, like that chill with me in my apartment that didn't. So I was like, damn. Then I saw Angel and Dallas, two angels. They went off on me in 2019. I'm like, hold up for a second. Dude, we used to be cool. We never had no problem. Like, I don't know, Alex, another Alex I know in Carrollton, Texas with Albert. I'm like, damn, dude, what's going on? And he's going through something. You got to understand, people go through stuff. And he go through some Angel from other. I just met one of my friends in Dallas. In Dallas in 2000, I say, what you doing, man? Like, how you doing? Then I say, my brother going through something. I don't know you really, man. He's going through something. Y'all got to work it out. And I'm sitting there in the seat, and I'm like, hold up for a second. What's going on? Where your sister at, man? We grew up in Carrollton. I'm like, bam. So we had to understand those things and how things supposed to be. So I'm like, what the hell going on? So yeah, hey, I love, hey, Right now, God is telling me how to control my spirit and the spirit behavior.